everyone. Just want to give you a little tank update. I've been trying to make videos more and more often, but I've been super busy at work with the holidays, so I have time today to go over a few things with you. So the tank might look a little different. I did take a lot of coral off of the bottom here and relocated them. Also down here, you guys know I usually keep my green torches down there, but I took them off and I actually split them because I went from a double head torch and it went out to 5 heads now. So this one here definitely has 2 mouths. It looks like it's getting ready to split again. And this one down here actually has 3. So had quite a bit of growth with the green torches. This one here's in that spot temporarily. Not sure what I'm doing with him yet. So that's where he is at this time. So also I glued down the purple yellow tip torch, and these two are hitting it off. So they're in their permanent fixture, I think. So over here I have the pink on pink frog spawn. Loves that spot, so glued him there. He's staying there now. This one here was, when I got it, was all one piece, and I cut it up, put it in 3 little individual pieces, give it some room to grow. So that's where that's at now. This one here is gonna stay there. This is the ultra green tip frog spawn. It's just sitting there for now. I wanted to see how it liked the spot, and it loves it, so I'm probably gonna be putting it right about here. I might even put it right about here, sticking out on like a 45. That's one thing I've been doing with my frog spawn, is putting them straight out or kind of like on a 45 facing upward, and they seem to be growing, you know, they love it. So these Duncans are temporarily here for now. Don't know where I'm putting them yet either, so they're just off the sand bed. I didn't want anything on the sand bed anymore, except for my 8 cans, so they're just chilling there for now. This is my candy cane colony. If you go back to one of my first videos, you'll see this colony was all one piece, and I keep fragging it and cutting it and moving it, and it just keeps growing. And like some of these guys here have 3 mouths on one head before they split. I'll show you this one in a second. That one has 3 mouths on it. And so I did move my papayas over here because I noticed this one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you see that little, it looks like a mucusy color right there flapping around, that's its runner. So if you have cloves and you see that, just let it go. It floats around in the current, and then eventually when it hits the rock, boom, it's just gonna start spreading like crazy. So I'm excited about the papayas spreading, because I had that happen to these orange cloves, and you can see all this new stuff here. You see how they're just growing like crazy. I got this frag in August for $5, and it was like maybe 10 heads on it, and you can see, look at the growth. That's the T5s. In case anybody's wondering, T5s make your corals grow. I also have these Lepstraea here. You can see them encrusting on the rock. This piece is a little bit bigger than a golf ball. And then around the corner here, I have another one. And you can see, let me get in there. This one's happy in that spot too. So I just put them over there for now. There's the torches. Not sure what I'm going to be putting on this rock yet, but you can see my nice cave right here. This new rock structure that I did has so many spots for fish and places for everybody to hide and feel comfortable. It's just, I love it. It almost looks like a rock wall, you know, from when you're looking at it like this. And but believe me, it's got some depth to it. I'm gonna walk around here so you can actually see how it's all the way up against the wall almost. It's actually kind of too close where I can't get to that back to clean it, but I'm gonna get a extension to clean it. But you can see, you know, I have, this is a 75, and I have about an inch there, and on this front here about 1.5 inches, and I'd say maybe 4.5 inches all the way across to the front. So it's not just a rock wall, it spreads pretty good. This is my little 8-can alley here. The 8-cans, ever since I took them off the plug, put them directly in the sand, they have just been extremely happy. So this is my favorite here. Let me see if my lens does anything for it. Ooh, look at that, huh? So that's what I'm seeing. So according to my eyes and this camera right here, that is the actual color in my tank. All these here, that's such a nice green. But there's my pallies. They have attached. I was kind of nervous about keeping them there, only because I wasn't sure if I wanted them to take this wall over, but you know what? That's a good spot for them. So my Mystic Monty has encrusted there. I moved it. I wanted it to be on this back side and let it just like cascade down maybe. So here you can see what T5 power does for your coral. Look at this coral right here. It's got 3 mouths on it, and it's still just 1 head. So that one candy cane is going to be 3 heads, no time at all. T5 power, you know, everybody loves the LEDs. I've had LEDs, and it was alright, but there's nothing like serious power. I feel like He-Man. I have the power. So anybody out there that's wondering, oh, LEDs are awesome, but if you want to grow coral and just plug and play like everybody out there says, that's it. So this is the purple and blue branching hammer that I picked up at the Edison show, and since I've had it, it had 3 heads on it. Now you can see down at the bottom, let me walk around the other side here. T5s, I'm going to say it again, T5 power. Let's see if we can get in there on them. Look at all these. You can't really tell because there's even some behind it, but there's 6 heads growing off the bottom of this thing. Give it a couple months, boom, they'll be huge. So there it is. That's the 75. I'll give you a quick shot of the sump down below and what I got running in there. Got the Aquamax skimmer. Put a bunch of rock in here now. They're good size pieces, so I'm going to be adding them to the tank later. Not today, but DIY reactors. So let's take you downstairs and let's see where I put all my coral. So, but yeah, I don't want to take the 8-cans off yet, but they will be finding a place. But they love it on the sand there. I just didn't want anything to be on the sand. I just wanted it to be all open. Let the critters run around down there. So let's take a quick walk down into the basement and see what I've been up to. So today I took a bunch of old stuff together, and all the frags that were in my tank on the bottom are now in here. So let me see if this lens changes it. A little bit. Right now I have 2 actinic bulbs on this. It's a dual T5, 24 watt, 24 inch fixture. Little hang on the back there, little tiny circulator. And when I did a water change today, I took the water out of my tank. About 3/4 of this is from the 75, and the rest is fresh salt water. I took my matrix that I had in my sump upstairs, put it in here. This is enough matrix for 50 gallons, so there's plenty of biological bacteria on there. And then the sponges, the actual, not the sponges, the felt pads here, the advanced polyfibers, or polyfilters. I put them in here from the sump as well. They were a little dirty, so good place for them to hang out is right here. So this is where the frags are going to be hanging out until I know where I'm going to be putting them. I have quite a few. If anybody's interested in any and they're in the New Jersey area, hit me up. I have a couple leathers. This is the ultra green, exotic green they call it, but it's really awesome. Let me see if I can see a difference here. Yeah, you see the difference between this one and that one. This one in the back, there's like super fluorescent. Well, I'm growing these GSP out so that they can be like little islands. This was actually my very first frag ever. It was the size of a dime, and it wasn't growing until I threw my LEDs under the table and put T5s on, and then it went crazy. So anybody interested in any of my stuff, hit me up. This one here, I dropped a damn rock on it so you can see the little chip on there, but I know it'll bounce back like crazy. These are these lemon yellow polyps for your clothes, but I mean, everybody's happy. So also I want to ask you guys if you think I should live stream once a week, sit in front of the tank, or if I'm going to be doing a DIY build, you know, something like that. Let me know what you think. I've finally been going back and forth with my live streaming app, and it's working 100% perfect now. Sorry for all the people that were watching it and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, what the hell is going on here? You know, I was just driving down through Philly, trying it out and trying it here and trying it at work, and everything's good to go. So, hey, look at this recording right here. It's got like 5 heads on it now. There you go, look at that purple. It's like a pinkish purple Recordia that I got from Fisher Hex, and I want to let it grow a little bit more and then frag all these heads off. But look at this one right here. Look at that thing. There's barely any light in here. I mean, there's good light, it's T5s, but it's not a 54 watt cooker, you know? So that thing's gonna be awesome. I think that thing's gonna be something special right there. So there you go, guys. Again, let me know about if you think I should do live streams. So alrighty, see you guys.